Welcome back, car fanatics. Today we're breaking down the legends of both racing and Hollywood, the cars that didn't just win races but won hearts. From Fast Furious to the auction block, get ready for turbocharged trivia, iconic moments, and a few laughs along the way. Let's hit the gas. Now, meet the muscle that's basically Dom Toretto in car form, the 1970 Dodge Charger RT. This beast packs a 7.0L Hemi V8 engine capable of over 900 horsepower. It's the car that screams, family first, but speed second. During filming, multiple Chargers were used, including one specifically built for stunts. One of the original screen-used Chargers was auctioned in 2023 for $93,500. Next up is Brian's 2012 Nissan GT-R R35 from Fast 5. This car represents the evolution of the GT-R legacy, packing a VR38 DTT 3.8L twin-turbo V6. With 545 horsepower, it's got the power of a supercar and the reliability of a daily driver. During the filming of Fast 5, several R35s were destroyed in the famous train heist scene. But don't worry, the hero car survived and was auctioned for $127,600. And the Hans 1997 Mazda RX-7 Veilside Fortune. Under the hood, it's powered by a 1.3L rotary engine, which revs like a chainsaw on caffeine. Stock, it pumps out 276 horsepower, but Hans RX-7 was heavily modified because, let's face it, in Tokyo, you don't just drive, you drift. This RX-7 wasn't just about looks. The Veilside body kit alone cost $11,000. And guess what? After Tokyo Drift, this car was auctioned for a whopping $46,200. Hans RX-7 is so cool it made munching on snacks while drifting look like a sport, and you thought snacking on your couch was impressive. Paul Walker's 1994 Toyota Supra MKIV is the ultimate JDM superstar. It's got a 3.0L 2JZ GTE inline-6 turbo engine. Stock, it made 320 horsepower, but with some tuning, it could push over 1,000 horsepower. In the movie, it literally outran a Ferrari, and that wasn't just Hollywood magic. This exact car was sold at auction in 2021 for $550,000. That's $500,000 for a car that didn't just race, it became a piece of cinema history. It's the only car where the engine is worth more than my house, and probably faster than my Wi-Fi. The same orange Supra was little modified and driven in the Too Fast, Too Furious movie by Orange Julius. Paul Walker's 1999 Nissan Skyline GT-R R34, nicknamed Godzilla, is a legend in both the racing world and on screen. Powered by the RB26 DET 2.6L twin-turbo inline-6, it delivers 276 horsepower stock. But let's be real, nobody keeps these stock. Paul's GT-R was a tuned masterpiece. The silver blue GT-R in Too Fast, Too Furious was actually Paul Walker's personal car. He loved the GT-R so much that he even helped with its on-set modifications. Sadly, the car was never sold at auction. It's part of his legacy. And finally, the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse, the car that started it all. This 2.0L 4G63 turbocharged engine packed 210 horsepower, but in the movie, it was built to look like it had double that. Sadly, the car met a fiery end in the first film. The original Eclipse used on set was a disaster behind the scenes. It had overheating issues and was later scrapped, but a replica was later auctioned for $45,000. This Eclipse is like the guy who peaks in high school. Impressive for a while, but gone way too soon. These cars are more than just engines and wheels. They're characters, each with its own story, from dominating racetracks to stealing scenes in Fast Furious. And whether it's Hans RX-7, Dom's Charger, or Brian's GT-R, they remind us why we love cars. The speed, the style, and yes, the family.